Good evening. Today, well, we are not back on the Guardian. Point change. But instead we are back on an old Minecraft save. This one is from 2015. Maybe a bit earlier, but at least 3 years old. And this was actually on a creative server. Hey Moggy! And yeah, you will see that this build style is different from the one that we saw previously. As people already might know, in the near future I will start another Minecraft stream. I'm not sure in what way that will be. A Let's Play series or more an update related type of series. I don't know yet. There will be something. Maybe with other people, maybe single player, I don't know. But that one will be at least survival. How was my first day? My first day was great actually. Of course I was nervous to begin, but yeah, went fine. Good group of people. And, well, yeah, the first things that I had to do were not that much fun, but yeah, it happens sometimes. Just some soldering of small components. But yeah, it's all part of it, and same as this. Well, it should have been some form of a farm or barn or anything. As you can see, the inside is never built, which also happens quite a lot. They rarely do interiors. Yeah, that's really my strength. Yeah, I kind of like to build stuff a little bit realistic. So here was okay, there's a sheep, of course. Some sort of ravine or something, I think. At least this was here already. So yeah, why not a hole in the road with a ladder? Well, it's not really perfect since there's still dirt below here, but yeah, that are things I see now and probably not 3 years ago. End of the road to I don't know where to. And this is still all pure stone, so no random blocks in it, kind of plain. This is more old to, yeah, I don't know, weird cottage building thingy with some stockpile in it. I think something fishing related. This was built around with a sort of mine, but not much in it. Not that spectacular. Main entrance. This was, well, at least in a version with banners. I think that was just added to the game. Lookout tower. Some other houses and stuff. Hey, Verland. Yeah, just to continue the theme with the Minecraft music. There was something in here. Could make it hidden. I don't remember anymore. No, don't remember anymore. Yeah, the cam is, I think, already there since a month or something. So basically from yeah, sort of. It's far gone. That's already a few years, which is quite early. I'm just 23, so flint and steel. Yeah, not sure what this was. A little bit of a city wall, not really built in perfection, but yeah, 3 years ago I didn't think too much about it, I guess. Main area. I have everything on here as backup, so technically I could do that, but yeah, it's not fun. But these are basically all empty houses. We had someone else on the server that would do the interiors. Well, that never happened. So more small stuff. Apparently something underground. Somewhere. Oh, probably a hidden entrance or something. I don't know what was down here. Yeah, thanks for a month. It was fun today. It was quite funny. They called me yesterday morning actually, and yeah, that was hired and stuff. And the question, when can you start? And I somewhat make a joke like, yeah, I can do tomorrow. The answer was like, well, that's quick, but okay. I wasn't really prepared for that, but yeah, I'm not going to say no to that. Yeah, at this point, I think I made somewhat of a way through it. Well, the rest of the village, of course. Well, that never happened, but there was quite a lot of space for it. I was making some segments. I kind of remember that at least. We have, well, some detail in it, but yeah, it was a project with a few people, and most of us, well, stopped around the same time. So yeah, it never was fully constructed. With this like, it's not really complete or finished or anything. This entire section, which should have been sort of an harbor area, so ships could sail in. That's at least the idea, of course. In the other Minecraft, that's quite difficult to accomplish. A little bit more here. Yeah, I built quite a few things, but never finished anything. It's more of my way of building stuff. Don't ask me why there's snow here. Probably someone spawned some snow columns. Other thingy. Oh. Well, that's hot. Okay, good night, Federlands. Well, storage room, so there was already some improvement. With chests, of course, they are Master Chief. Yeah. Well, kind of is. And a well, sort of well. A little bit creative well, but that was the idea. And a bridge, and basically the rest was never built. And I know that there are some hidden things around here. I remember at least one. I don't know exactly where it is. But it was something like a hidden, oh yeah, a hidden exit way in times of danger, and at least that's the idea, of course. Yeah, nothing fancy, just a simple piston gate. And the idea was that it was some sort of a sewer system, but of course that never happened. And then here was a sort of hidden exit way back to here. But yeah, in this save there's not much to tell, since this is just a small portion of the map. The map is, for Minecraft standards, quite big. I believe around 800 megabytes. But that was simply because this was, well, more the creative world of that server. We also had a survival world, we had a kingdom world, of course the end, nether, one for mini games. So we sort of had a paintball server, or plugins and stuff working. It was fun. Yeah, I didn't really build much around there. Everything that I did build there was basically copied from this area. So this world is, well, just to show my build style that I had a few years ago in creative. I built some more stuff. That's not really that special. One thing that is special, at least in my opinion, is this world. This one is from, I didn't look at the date, also a long time ago, and this was all in survival. Everything was in this server was built in survival. Did it always go according to plan? No. It's building nice things that you don't always want to lit up is quite difficult. And so, mob spawning on roofs, for example, was an issue. But yeah, at least here more houses have an interior. Certainly not all of them. What a surprise. Oh, storage for something. I have to guess. Cobblestone farm. Okay, I really don't know what this was all about. Well, basically I've played with a friend on this one, and I think actually it is a cobblestone farm. Or just drop storage or anything. Don't know, a long time ago. Oh yeah, just drop storage. We could here drop off all the resources and the chest. Nice. Way down, but that's not the case. So yeah. First, which raid, Roy? And with which character? Okay. There was a zombie dying, I don't know. Yeah, just indoor garden. I believe this was sort of my refuge, I don't know exactly. It probably was. And yeah, just for the more technical stuff, of course, we had an iron golem farm, which should still work. At least yesterday when I was looking around here, it still worked. It's just a simple, well, relatively simple, I believe designed by Tango Tech. Yeah, still working with 12 or 20 villages, so relatively efficient in a small space. It's a pain to set up, that's what I remember of it, but certainly it's fun to do it. Also we're working on a separate district, just for the fun of it. More of the medieval builds style. Sometimes we build some hidden bases in it. This is one of them, which would lead to a secret, well, secret is a big word, a secret storage area around here-ish. Yeah, then piston related, and that should work. Yeah. Nowadays, of course, it's way easier to set up. Tier 2 challenge thingy. Okay. Well, tier 2 challenge is that a raid or just a really hard instance? For example, tier 2 sword hall is quite difficult, and that's not a raid. And the turtle is a raid, but just a small instance with one boss. Where is this going to? Somewhere. Ah, okay. Well, that's not all that clever, but worked. So yeah, we were more building in the medieval way of things. Of course, Castle of Madness. Smaller. I don't know. Don't like Endgame. Yeah, I cannot speak anything about Endgame, but it can be fun. It can be a pain. Well, more houses, which is well, probably still empty. Yeah, we stopped basically somewhere midway the server. At the time, I was more working on mod packs. Yeah, that's more. Yeah, that sounds like Endgame in pretty much every game. But around this time that this server was close to ending, just to make a contrast with the old-fashioned medieval build style, I put down the computer from Computercraft, which actually that was the mod where I learned programming, doing stuff, and eventually led into building my own PC. With that, the hobby went kind of haywire, and yeah, kind of started the IT things. So yeah. Probably in the new Minecraft world someday I will put down another computer like this. Great mod, by the way, Computercraft, but I believe it's discontinued, sadly. Another farm thingy. Well, I guess it's only the shell and nothing inside. Yeah, that was correct. Some more farm area, and this is actually quite a pain to set up since you need to hoe every block and just hope you are fast enough with seeds, otherwise you can get start all over. It's not fun. Another, well, sort of, yeah, how shall we call it? Outpost thingy, lumberjack place. Of course, no inside. Oh, actually less than I expected. Okay. Well, that happens. And small pond with a little bit of water. Yeah, it's more here. A friend of us built in this area his own base. He didn't like the build style at the time. I must say that I was quite pleased to see something else, someone else on the server building in sort of the same build style. And yeah, he also did some technical stuff, or at least he tried, which sometimes worked, sometimes it didn't. He did construct a map place, which is rather fun actually. I didn't know at the time that that was even a thing. Here you can see the iron foundry. Is it a foundry? I believe it's called the iron foundry actually. With the new district, the road around everything, the big castle, and some of the houses. And also the, well, not sure who was starting this. Well, someone else at least. Tried to build a castle, didn't really work. But yeah. I believe some design flaws, a little bit small as well, but, and close to the other place. Well, it was fun. He didn't complete it. Far from completed, as you can see. The idea was there, and yeah. Well, there was a lot of space on the server. That was important for us. For the long term. At the end, we didn't really do much with it. Apparently there was a village. And I know that the nether was sort of a mess to get there. In the correct way. And if I'm correct, there should be an... okay, it's broken. Where do we end up? Ah, okay. Well, we did have sort of a server hub, which was not big, as you can see. Not really completed at all. There was some space. Of course, there are some flaws that big man can spawn pretty much everywhere. So it's not really that functional. This is another place. Poem. Yeah, Moggy had about the same question like 10 minutes ago. But yeah, went great. Not the most fun job or work thingies to do today, but yeah, it's more of a journey on what I really like to do and what I can do and what I need to learn. And yeah, I'm glad that they give me that opportunity. So yeah, today it was more of soldering and working with small components, which I normally never do, of course. Oh, Richard! Oh, nice. Well, this one, yeah, doesn't work on this Minecraft server. But Richards were changed in previous updates. But this was basically where we got all our redstone, glowstone, and that sort of stuff. Worked great, by the way. Just to say it a bit simply. With storage and server sorters and stuff. Oh, well, we didn't stay AFK here apparently. All the usual drops, I believe the sticks as well. I'll use them to smelt stuff. I'm not sure what we did with those. Oh, it's nowhere. Yeah, I was hoping that this would be the annoying thing. Get how it's called, the way to the end portal, but yeah, that obviously isn't true. Well, I need sort of a small break, but unexpected. I will leave you guys here with one little side of the old Richard. Yeah, I will be back in I guess in 5 minutes or something like that. So be right back. So, and I'm back. Apparently you guys had the lovely sound slime on the background. Yeah, slime blocks were not a thing in this Minecraft version, so yeah. Otherwise they would have been used in the witch farm. Back in the days this was basically the standard design for Witch Hut, with the shifting floors, piston stuff. Which well, actually worked quite well for what it had to do. There was some redstone logic, I remember, in the back. Oh, it's all hidden, okay. And apparently we started with digging the perimeter. Perimeter means that it's basically a wasteland, so nothing will spawn. Of course you can light everything up, but yeah, the downside of that is that slimes will keep spawning, and they will spawn with a lot, and in water they don't spawn. And a lot of floating water is also not good for your server, so basically you have to mine everything away to make it efficient. So that's sort of the drawback. Of course the positive thing was that, well, we had loads of redstone. And we knew that redstone would be one of the main resources. And that we would need a lot in the future. But yeah, the server didn't get that old. Yeah, eventually it didn't happen. This was to pillage a wither. What did we need a wither? We have a wither for some reason. I don't really remember that. Yeah, if I had to suspect, it would be for some sort of tree farm-ish like area, but it doesn't really look like it. What is this? Oh, okay. Oh, wait. We actually had a tree farm on this one. Oh. Oh man, this is an old design, man. Yeah, this was an old part of the how is it called? So this is really old. Old of a nether fortress, and at certain places winter skeletons can spawn. This is obviously a blaze farm, so we had everything in one chunk. Well, except ghast, of course. Probably the way in. Yeah, build area stuff. All the resources that we would need, and plenty more. Drop shaft. So yeah, this was, I think, the first and last time I built on a farm like this. I think later we basically never did it again. Don't know why, since it's really useful. Elevator up, just the regular minecarts. By far the easiest and fastest way. But that's still not the end. I was looking for that. Is that this way? It probably is. Oh no. This way then. Since I'm wondering what kind of Enderman farm is here. Quite sure there is one, since that will basically the go-to way What is this? I don't remember this. I have no idea. But still, no Enderman farm. Oh, yeah, I remember. I don't know who built it, but yeah, different styles were absolutely welcome. Yeah, I don't know who built it, but nice. Something different than just the normal medieval stuff. Well, not really practical maybe, but it's not always needed. Yeah. But still, no end. I'm really sure we have one end dimension somewhere. And really the other way? Yeah, I'm quite sure that we have a Minecraft track to it that is still functional. Or not, maybe just had to run all the way. Okay, some linking has happened here. I guess it must be close. I see nothing built in here, so it's probably somewhere a drop shaft or anything. I don't know actually. No. Let's get into spectator mode. Not that it existed back in the days, but now it does. Oh, still in the old settings. Oh shit, that was not so smart. Let's reopen that one. Happens. Maybe just a little bit, not too much. Just visit one world. Actually, two worlds. Just to, well, not introduce again, but just to look back on what I did in the past. Oh, no end. Well, then I don't know where the correct end fortress thingy is. Not going to find that either, I guess. Yeah, I'm just looking back in old saves, just as we did previously. Previously, I think that was 2 weeks ago, maybe. At least some time ago now. Yeah, we did take a look in another survival world that I have worked in. So yeah, this is basically where all of it started, with building decently nice in survival and make it functional as well. Apparently we were digging on the bottom here. Okay, that's why I kind of want to leave it for now. For the Minecraft part, I will switch to LOTRO now. There is still one world that I want to visit at some point, which is one of my first worlds I build in. It's all creative, but aside from that part, there's still a lot in there. Not sure when I will do that. Probably next week. I guess next week. I think that's That's fair. Doable. Yeah, should be doable. So for now, I'm going to switch to LOTRO, the good old LOTRO, and we will continue there with more epic stuff. So yeah, I'm sort of back in 2 minutes. For now, we'll see a black screen. There's not much variation to that. Gives me time to log in, change the titles again. Toons and links online. It's quiet apparently in the LOTRO streaming community. Make another account for champion. Brother's account. So I need to start all over again. Yeah, that can be difficult at times, to say it friendly. I also have a second account just for yeah, for what actually I don't know. To be honest, I think back in the days that was to buy a second house, just so I could store more resources. That was before I could afford a big inventory. So yeah, nowadays I store everything on alts, which I probably need to start with to empty my house. Yeah, I kind of have to check that. Yeah, that's yeah, we talked about it earlier. Oh, well, earlier, yesterday I believe. I still prefer to play a class at least twice, with a maximum of 3 times. More than that, it's just really repeatable, and yeah, it's not that fun. Yeah, or you just need to take the time, read everything again. Yeah, which is not something I normally do. Oh, I did take everything actually. Well, that makes it easy then. Or yes. Yeah. Well, as you can see in my case, when I log out again, that was not a reason to make a guardian. Since, of course, we have the main guardian on which we play. Nowadays we also have the second guardian, and I even have another guardian, which is currently storage. But yeah, elf guardian. Well, I think it looked good or something. I don't know. I don't want to remove it. Simply it has the Firefoot title, which I only have on that guardian and my hunter. That's still from the server merges a few years ago. So let's get to our guardian and continue with that. We still need to craft the scholar stuff. So I brought him to a rather nice crafting hall actually. One in Mirkwood. Didn't know how it looked like, but well, looked good in my opinion. Need to make a note on when I start this. So we are at study. First let's take a small look around. Of course, there's everything, just as with most of the crafting places. And for some reason, a study is not always there. I believe in the Shire that's the case. In Bywater there is no study, as far as I know. And probably there are some more. Yeah, champion will be important at higher levels. I think it's already important around level 40 or something like that. 34. I think from GA that a Guardian and Champion is a good combination. The higher you get, the better the combination will be. Let's see, faded pages and 6, 7, 10 times. With no crit items. I think we have 8. And then we can crit once. Oh, okay, that's already one crit. Did you try a Guardian at the beginning? Quite sure a Champion is way better. There's nothing to complain. Yeah, Champion is quite decent at the start. Yeah, I know, Moggy. Well, yeah, that's suicide. Yep, I can only agree on that. The fights just take too long. You will maybe you can get 2 targets at a time or something. That's about it. More than that is not really possible. Which is sad actually. But that will come with the levels. Oh, that's enough. I don't want any more double items. But yeah, it can be difficult. That's absolutely true. But fun if you have a mini. Or yeah, I was about to say a runekeeper, but I don't know how good a runekeeper can heal on the low level. With low level I mean below level 50. We need 3 historic. Oh yeah, the wonderful crafting thingy. Yeah, I don't know. I never have really played an runekeeper to decent level. With decent I mean not higher than level 20. Yeah, I don't really know. And then lower content, well, the lower content that I actually run, we usually had a mini. Or a captain. Not that that really worked, but it sort of does. The inscribed runes. Wait. Runes? Oh, moon letters. Oh man. Okay. Great start. Yeah, well, I was about to say usually, but at least on Lorelin, usually you don't run any content below level 50. And if you run level 50 content, it's probably around level 60. Maybe 65 when you start running Garn Doom or anything. which is not good, but it's just really difficult to find a group on Lorelin. So you just kind of have to wait for higher level. That's not anything good, of course. Etching of Moria. But yeah, even on Evernight it was way better, and here on Brandywine it's even better in my opinion. Since people even run barrows quite frequently. Moria content is, well, not that active actually. I think that was more active on Evernight. There you can run stuff quite easily. I do a duo with me as a captain. Well, I'm not saying that it will not work, but it's probably doable, but you are not able to go crazy like I normally do in an instance. Which is not viable at all actually for group content. It's fun for group content, but only for the Guardian. Book of Knowledge, Tome of Wisdom. So we need 1 plus 2, 4, 8 books of knowledge. Oh, which is not able to craft. Well, craft all of them and hope we get enough of them. Level 16 a week, well, should be doable. Especially if you run skirmishers a lot. It should be doable to get, well, you need to get to level 20. That will probably be the longest part of the journey. That can be done in a day. If you get some help from other players, you can join, I believe at level 14, 15, something like that, a barrel run. That's basically 1 level per run. You can do a run in 10-20 minutes. Then you're still doing it reasonably slow, actually. Need to save 1 of those, okay. Which is perfect, actually. Yeah, if that Guardian has the time, that Guardian will probably come online, but yeah, I have no problems with doing that, but that's not a problem. Not at all, actually. Even during stream time, it's fine. Yeah, we also helped Nell out with her Hobbit Hunter, just to power level a little bit. So yeah, sure, why not? I know how it's done and what the quickest way is. And in my opinion, barrows, at least the maze, of course, the rest is not that fast. The maze is quite fast, and we need one crit. Okay, we did get a crit, nice. Yeah, maze is fast. Maybe GA Fortress can work. You only take the human side, the instance. So there's no boss battle or anything. Yeah, Storm, if you have it, of course. It's not a free player option. Well, of course you can unlock it, but rate 8 levels higher, it's going fast. As far as I know, the optimum is 5 levels, but hey, Diamani, thank you for the host. It's appreciated, man. Oh, I'm messing up. How's it going? So yeah, yeah, actually still crafting, not something that special. Eastnut, don't have the resources yet. So that's quite a boost, I think, our reputation. Close to halfway, so probably in the next month or so we'll be alright. Yeah, let's continue with I guess the assault on Dol Guldur. Now we have done this. See what our lucky stuff is. Hey, McShifter. Good evening. Just scraps. Let's take the horse back. At least all the walls are showing up today. That's useful. This one. Yeah, yesterday we did most of the skirmishes. Or at least I think most of the skirmishes. I don't know how many there are that we need to do. And we did the small instance with the Gandalf memories in the secret entrance. And yeah, I don't know what today will bring. It's only going to be some stuff, but we shall see. Filter on some useful channels. Is that no wine again? Oh, Tiny Toons. Okay. And wow, it's quiet in World Chat. It's not usual. But yeah, it feels good to be back on LOTRO. Today was my first day at my new workplace. And well, now after well over half a year, I think even close to 3/4 of a year, I was kind of used to just play game all day or find work, of course. And yeah, basically an hour ago I sat at my computer staring at the screen, and that felt weird. Well, today of course it was also technical, lots of soldering, tiny thingies, and yeah, it was well, sort of a struggle, but it worked. And, it was good enough, so I could return tomorrow, which is a good thing. So yeah, I enjoy my new place, which is, I believe, the most important thing. How much it pays is, well, not my first concern. I'd rather have a place that I like and feels like home, and the paycheck will come later. Let's see where we
There will
need
be no
to
better
go.
time than this
The
to
skirmish,
assault the tower of
battle in the
castle.
tower. More skirmish, yay! Which is somewhere down. Battle in the offensive. Oh, D-battle, okay. D-battle in the tower. Size 1, tier 1, on level. I have to guess? 20 minutes? I don't know actually.
Time has come for the
We shall
last
see.
assault upon the fortress of Dol Guldur. The fighting begins, even as a smaller force enters the citadel in secret, prepared to face their final foe.
Well, that's hopeful. Why is the golden host not able to do that on their own? Okay. Oh yeah, Sickleburg, yeah. That was the entire point. Yay! Let's see what we can find. Yep. Only 3 enemies, okay. I'm not really complaining. Would be nice if there was something more than this. Yeah. Looks good. Oh. Ah, just in time. Oh, my axe disappeared again. And not sure what it is about. Sometimes it disappears, sometimes I start hitting with my crossbow. Oh, good. Oh, there's Muffin. Oh, there's actually a lot around here. Okay. Well, a lot. A few more. Everything? I guess that's everything. Now Herbalist is, I think, high enough on level. We are safe no matter what we are pulling. We also heal ourselves, of course. If that's not necessary, then yeah. Well, just in time, I think. Slow down. Oh, that's not the biggest problem. Yeah. Nice, restun. Where's that NPC actually? Our elf friend. I don't know, probably somewhere. Oh, audition chamber. Yeah. Blocked, okay. Oh, it's behind. Okay. Behind here. Probably going something in here. Oh, or not. Oh. Oh, here is stuff. Okay. Claim the lower mustering hall. Okay. That was the bleed. That's also good. Well, there's also another bleed. Not that we needed that, but whatever. Oh, okay, it's that buff. Well, then it's just going to take a while. Especially if you are not lucky on bleeds and things and debuffs. Yeah, well, should be good. 2k left, probably only 1k, yeah, 800. Okay, not sure what this actually does, but probably does something. Ah, trolls. More trolls. They always look friendly for some reason. There's something more. Here, I cannot see it. Oh well, should be good, no matter what. Get a bleed, yeah, stacking bleed, nice. Oh, the bleed stacks and also resets the cooldown. That's good to know. I didn't really know that that was all of it. I only thought that it would stack and you just would need to get lucky on how long the bleeds would be affected. Another 20k, wow. No bleed. Yeah, I think after this instant skirmish, we will set up some sort of boss battling, low mob count battles. Yeah, especially in a skirmish, I don't really need the massive block heals. I think we can rather go with more red line combined with yellow. With maybe a little bit of blue line, but not really focused on blue. I think the power reduction is useful. Especially if the battles are a little bit longer. But first I would like to try what can work with something is up. Oh, probably a higher level or something. Okay. First I want to try what works with 6 points not spent. Yes, that means that 6 points do we need for Guardian Ward power reduction thingy. And that way we don't need to refund the entire thingy. So. Let's go. And maybe if you have found that different trade tree, you can start working on a second set of legendary items. So another weapon, another belt. This basically the belt is pretty much focused on staying alive. I'm just switching shoes at the moment. So that's why I look a little bit AFK at the moment. Oh. A bit itching below the foot. So yeah, and then build a second set of legendary items just for doing damage. Not so much AoE damage, but just damage. As much as we can squeeze out of it. And maybe that will be in the way of bleeds. More bleeds or more effective bleeds. I think that is the way that we need to go. Aside from that, I'm not sure actually what I need for red line. I think I first want to get on decent trade line and then build the legendary items for that. And not really the other way around. I don't think that's the best way to do it. But yeah, you can build an entire legendary item. If it's with skills that don't really work together, then yeah, there's not really a point in making it in the first place. Oh, see what Great Barrel doing. I'm not doing this dodge. Okay, here we go again. Great Barrows for 40 plus. There's not much in us in that for us. Of course, if you are level 40, it will drop good gear. Even for us, if we do it on level, so level 65, the gear that we got is pretty good actually. That's why we are running so many barrow mazes at the moment. Okay, what's the next place? There's an encounter from somewhere. Oh, from there, okay. Not going to wait for that. That means this gate is open. And I hope that there isn't a second encounter. But of course, that will be the case. See if we can take as many mobs as we can in one go. They should keep following us. Yeah, looks good here. Yep, nice. Oh, and the shields are down. Okay, that's even more perfect. Not sure what my healer is, but we should be in good shape anyway. Oh, there's our herbalist. Okay. So bleed stack. Yeah, that 50% bleed chances. Well, it says of course 50-50, but doesn't really feel like that. More like 25%. That's just a feeling, cannot build on that. Nice. Oh, there actually is another encounter. Down there, okay. Oh, that's just below. Ah, okay. There's our herbalist. Well, okay. It's not ideal, but... Yeah, let's go and find that other encounter. To get some marks out of that. This is the way. This is probably not the way. Nope. No, this is not the way yet. Oh, our herbalist left us apparently. And this is just back, I believe. Yeah, this is just back. Then it will be further down. Yeah, this looks like more of what I know is out here. Yep. Well, our elf friend died already. Well, that's not strong. That is not strong now. Can bring this back up. And I don't think there will be a third encounter. Looks like rather unlikely. Oh, there's the NPC. Okay. Well, stuff don't need to make sense, of course. Yeah. Maybe there's a second encounter, actually. We'll follow on this one. I don't know, we shall see. Now we can just continue. The next place. With metal. Ah, okay. Oh yeah, we are fighting without our herbalist. Don't forget that. Now we actually need to watch our morale a little bit. Still, we would be in good shape, but just to watch it a little bit. Yet another counter attack, okay. Yeah, I guess we can pick them up, but... I don't think that's fully necessary. Well, more marks and medallions are useful for sure. But why not? Should be in here. Yep. Okay. Oh, there's a... Oh, there are probably two ways, okay. And I forgot to spawn our herbalist, of course. Well, yeah, looks good. Well, just like normal, actually. Oh, yeah, immune to stun. Good to know that. Okay, this one is safe. Continue onwards. Oh yeah, that's really a short route. Shorter route, actually. Oh well. That's not the end of the world, of course. There'll be something for, I guess, in a few more battles. Mother. Yeah. Yeah, we are that foolish. Oh, look at that. Run. Not sure where he came from, but... Ruler of caves, without a cave. Sure. Okay. It's surely going to be fun. Keep flying us around. Well, I must say that axe is way bigger than in the hands of of a dwarf. Yeah, sure, we have not won. Drop his axe. Haha. Yeah, sure, they will. Whatever. Yeah. Oop. You missed! But yeah, sure. Slow motion, dramatics. Claim the armory. Oh. Yeah, I guess I was sort of correct for that 20 minutes. that went quite good.
Battle may be over, but some stories.
300. Oh.
Golden host on Dol Guldur has achieved what Lord Caliborn sought: to delay the forces of the enemy from mounting their attack upon Lothlorien. And yet, not all stories are ended, and there is more to tell of the elves than dwarves.
Not sure what that last one was about, but yeah, whatever.
When next you return to the 21st,
Volume 2,
Ori desired that you visit him there.
Epilogue, so that's everything after World of Delving. Will come handy when we start on the second oh wait, Chamber of Leadership. Oh, it's all the way back to the 21st hall. Okay. Hey Maniac, how's it going? So yeah, that means that we are done in Mirkwood, at least epic wise. There are still plenty of quests that need to be done, of which I don't know when I will be doing that. Yeah. So 18 volumes, or chapters actually. That's quite a lot. Deed complete, okay. Oh, nice, nice. And epilogues. Still a few. Well, not bad. Still need to do the volume 1. It's always something. So 10 LOTRO points, sure, title, item experience. Let's see, how can we get to 21st hall from here? Oh, okay. Still need to wait 25 levels. But there's a way to Northern Mirkwood. Is there from here a direct route? I believe there is. There's no direct way to Lorien. From Lorien, which is probably in the heart of Lorien, we can get a goat to the well, it's still a horse. Where's the goat? The 21st hall. Well, I don't know. I don't really care actually. Just as long as we get there. It's the important thing. Of course, we have a slow horse. Probably just quest deeds that we still need to do. It will happen someday. Southern Mirkwood. Yep. 10, 20, well, just 10 for the basic. So. There are not that many quests that we need for the deed. Of course, we have the usual Slayer deeds, all the other stuff. But that's not for now. I'm just curious how far we can get with the epic. I believe up to level 56, 57 should be easy. 58 maybe. 69. Maybe get close to what's possible. I don't know if we can get to level 70. And I don't even know where level 70 epic stuff is actually. And well, Dunland is... Well, Dunland can go up to level 70, I believe. The Isengard's probably level 75. Yeah, after that I don't really know, to be honest. Haven't looked that up on the wiki.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, or witches and swift travel. Well, if that was a slow travel, ooh, that would take a while. That's like Bree to Hobbiton or something. That's also a slow travel. And I think there is one to 21st Hall here. Well, that saves a lot of time. Well, a lot. Well, we can travel in the entirety of of Lorien, so that would not be that big of a problem. The Chamber of Leadership. That's a long time ago. Yeah, you don't really get that often around here.
Thank you for coming back to Khazad-dûm, my friend.
Return of Sickleburg.
We will go together.
Probably
to
an
Sigroin.
ceremonial
Must be done.
quest thingy.
The dwarves Bori and Brerine have
Oh.
arrived at a momentous decision to return the mithril axe Ziegelberg to the place where it was found, never to be wielded by friend or foe again.
Yeah, that's the difficult thing, of course. If you have something really powerful, what are you going to do with it? Yeah, I get what you mean, Maniac. At the same time, it will take a while before we get here. Which will be further in. Oh, do we really have to go all the way in? I hope we don't, but looks like it. Yep, we need to. Truly legendary items. Well, mine are still better. No, this was not the way, then this is the way. I always take the wrong turn in here. Healing and wheelie. Oh, we don't need to talk with him. Okay. Yeah, also Maniac, I'm not really spoiling too much since I don't really read the quest text. Oh, you found a good place. And this is all area that we have already seen, so maybe in a slightly different fashion, but we have seen all of this. Wifey. And why is this instance so long? Well, of course, if you have to fight through all of it, it's way longer. But Bellhammer. Rosie is probably somewhere around here. Oh yeah, down here. True. Oh yeah. Another one. Well, of course you can say that burying here is a good idea, but yeah. For me it doesn't really make much sense, to be honest. And yeah, everyone can grab it here. At least that's my opinion, which is probably not the best opinion. Nice actually to see this place, aside from a place with a big watcher in the middle. Not much in the ceiling, which, well, that's sad. Climb the rubble. Easier said than done. Oh, okay. That's just a simple path which is hidden by the rocks. Speed boost for the win. Oh. Oh, okay. Witnessing this. Oh, to collapse the entrance. Okay. Truly dwarf style. Of course, it doesn't work at all. But... yep. Well, he could melt it and make something else out of it. And yeah, you can buy a Shire 10 times or something with that axe.
For the best, my
At
friend.
least.
You must slay Gorothur and end his menace.
Oh. Interesting. Where is this? In the chambers within. That's probably not an easy instance. If I have to guess, that's somewhere in a raid or not an easy instance. Yeah, and quest usually doesn't give 25 marks. Oh well. Let's see. I still have the feeling I forget something, but don't really know what that is. Well, we can check, of course, if it is an instance or anything. Yeah, it's an instance. We are not going to do that solo. Soloing a 6-man on level. Nah. Not today, not today. Well. Yeah, then I'm actually quite surprised that this was the last part. Of course, aside from the epilogue of Volume 2. That means we can start Volume 3 somewhere. I don't know where, so if anyone knows where you can start Volume 3, we can start that today. And do that. Would be appreciated if someone knew that. It's not like we got something else to do. Let me see, what do we actually have? A full inventory, that's clear. Well, not clear, it's full, but you get what I mean. Redo stuff, nah. Let's sell some stuff, make some space, that's always useful.
Once there was trade between the dwarves of Moria and the elves.
So, oh, I missed one. Oh, I missed 2 plates. Oh, we're making good space. That's good, that's good. There's still one. That's all free inventory space. Good, good, good. Of course, we got some of them in return. But still one less. So see that as an improvement. Delving and both parrying. Maybe a champion will use that. I don't know. Item XP rune. Oh yeah, 3-3. Let's see. It's now 3-3-2, which is actually my party and festival stuff. Simply because it has a really long charge duration and additional speed and stuff. Yeah. Only useful a few times in the year. Doing the maze run, really efficient. Basically, that's the only thing. Or glitching through all the places. Buffing, gaining survivability of making enemies weaker. Made tank and 2-handed weapons. Inflict higher damage. More melee damage. An incoming healing modifier. You can block with 2-handed weapon. Okay. That's the first one actually, okay. All non-damaging demons cost increased 50%. Okay. Protection. May protect one of your allies, improving just defense. Made against him if you are within 10 meters. Okay. That can be useful. Flash of light. Attacks against marked targets. Fine. Not sure what that is. Nice all marked targets. That's probably the way I will go on my second guardian. And that one will be experimented with all yellow. Not sure how that's going to work, but we shall see. Skill damage. Open that first. Trust for bleeds. Open gut bleeds. Now is the question, are we going for occasional heals? Or for something else? Parry chance 5%. It's our default parry chance actually. With the current gear, that's 10%, so that's actually an increase of 50% effectively. Yeah, that's a good question actually. Maybe we'll do that today actually. I think that's yeah, I'm just surprised that Volume 2 is already over. I think there was a little bit more about it. Yeah, maybe this evening. Sure, you can join, but I don't have any voice thingies set up at the moment. Don't be upset about that. I think my Guardian is level 30 or 40. 14, sorry. At the moment, so not really high or anything. It's a start. Sure, if that's the way I want to go. 50% for charge. Golden bleeds. Plus bleed damage. Okay, well that will be a nice fellowship. What's this actually? Oh, that is power restored on the crit. Well, that does not happen that often. Raw power, it's well, useful, but I'm not going to go that way. To the king, more damage. More overwhelm. Well, if it resets, it's a nice bonus. Mortal Skull skill has a chance to apply a stackable bleed, with each rank will increase the damage done by the Guardian. Okay. If that's 50% of the time, sounds useful. Warrior for the warrior heart also increased physical. Oh yeah, I want that. Blind rage. The To the King skill has a chance to trigger parry response. We'll do that always. It's rank 5, but I don't think I want to go to rank 5. I don't think charge duration is needed during battle. We also use it for other things. So just to unlock the next tier. Hammer down. Yeah. What is this actually? Both you yourself. Fight from combat, restoring your morale, and undoing some damage. You did what? 2% of maximum morale. Even tier bleeds removed from your foe. Tier 10 will be 20. Well, I don't think that is really useful, to be honest. Radiate, yeah. Going to pick that. No question in that. Healing modifier. No. This is power reduction for all skills. That also unlocked the last thing. Got 1 point left, so I'm going to save that. Yeah, actually that playing on the other Guardian is a pretty good idea, I must say. I'm going to drop off all resources at the personal home. everything for the epilogue is well, instance based at this point in time. Then I will switch to my other guardian, which has almost the same name. Nadu. Yeah, they need some fresh air sometimes. Still need to put more stuff in my house. That's not the highest priority, of course. For me at least. Resource. Let's drop off everything that we don't need and not do that too fast. Do we still get 55? Yeah, probably still get those recipes. What's this? Okay. Sounds like something we don't need. But Scholar is probably later. No, I think I skipped Strider actually. Most of that epic line. Not sure actually why. But I don't feel that I have that done at the moment. Yeah, he is in Bree already. He was probably too early in Bree, to be honest, but that's not any problem, for me at least. Not too fast. Yeah. Title thingy for legendary items. Look, Grey Hammer. This tradable, yeah. Oh yeah, that bow can go, of course. Yep. Yeah, I think I was on my way to Buckland actually. Then just Furlands quit his stream out there. I think that was. I'm at Edsol's camp at the moment. I'd be wrong actually about that, but I think I'm there. Haven't seen those in a while. Yeah, more in Moria stuff. Not really out of Moria. Another few. Stinking Ward, that's the Scumfield quest. This one, I don't know. Don't remember. The rest, oh, here's the one. The one can go. Not sure when I want to use this, but I think it came out of a chest. The loot chest to be exact. But something I'm going to bother right now. I'm going to switch to the Guardian, and yeah, let's see how that will go. Horse fields. Oh no. Oh, I didn't crash. Okay. Yeah, I think Buckland is a good place to quest. Or start at Strider. Don't know yet. Also empty. Oh yeah, of course I was getting fish lab. Let's see if you can get. Oh yeah. Let me set those settings really quick. Right, I believe I have that maxed. Or close to maxed. 65. I believe, to be exact. Yeah. Icon size, yeah. Big as it can. At top, yeah. There's a background color. Yeah. It's clear that I haven't set anything up for this. Black. At 80%, I believe. Apply to all elements. Save time, save color, yep. And there was one way to increase the font sizes. I believe that was a thing. Part of more. Oh, here, yeah. Not on the most normal place, if you ask me, but sure, it will work. That's sort of the middle. Durability, inventory. Not sure actually what else I have around here normally. Backpack, equipment, another thingy. Oh yeah, I remember. Let's see. That looks. Greenland will be somewhere in the middle. There we are. Let's move the minimap a little bit down. Should work for now. Yeah. So let's see. I think I want to do drunken fence. So that's just a quick, easy way to get some leaves. With 7 more, we'll get 12, which is not enough to buy something. Oh wait, horse track. Moggy, I don't know, where are you at the moment? Am I in kin? Oh, I'm in kin, okay. Apparently. Not sure who invited me, but it doesn't matter, of course. So horse track will give 3 of them. Drunken fence will give 7. Can give 7.
Could I speak with you a moment?
That should be sufficient. Okay, take your time, man. Take your time. I can still do the festival stuff. Festival will be around for a few more days. 7 days to be exactly. 7 or 8. Well, at least at the 5th of April, the spring event will finish. Thinking about it, I think we can do that true deed now, since most people have stopped doing that. At least that's what normally happens. That's 3 leaves. And then we need a horse to the Shire. Just thinking what the quickest way can be. I think a slow horse is quickest way. Yeah, for what we can do at the moment, the quickest way are the horses, for sure. Oh.
What do you need?
So that's to is delving. I don't know any weird shortcut route to that place. But we shall see. We want to Hobbiton, and from there we can go north. And oh, I haven't set my milestone at Bree. Altorn's gate is default. Still don't know. There's always someone that said like, I haven't set my milestone yet, so I cannot use it. You always have a default milestone. And for the dwarves, that's Thorin's Gate, of course. For the elves, if I have to guess, the high elves as well. That will be set on them. Hobbits, it's little delving, as far as I know. It's not really useful, but it's there. And for men, it's Archet. Just the first place where you get out of your introduction thingies. Which is a good thing. So there's always a milestone available. Brief friend. What is the trade line on this guardian at the moment? Oh, basic red line. Just the skill damage. Not much. Not much yet. Yeah, what can you do with 4 points? Not much.
A lovely day, isn't it?
No, Brockenberg. Brockenberging thingy. Not sure how to pronounce it. Some classes will get there more often than another. Not going to hint what class it is. You're probably going to see that on stream someday. But yeah, still don't know whose stream that will be. Maybe it's mine, maybe it's Nell, Birdlands. Who else? Tor TV, of course. Maybe Mux. I don't know. Someone will show that on stream. I think. And if they are a true purist of the class, they won't show it on stream. I didn't. I had the choice and I leveled a character to a certain level, and then I showed it once or twice on stream. Just so I was sure that the last quest wasn't around there. So it's more of a riddle that you need to solve. A few riddles actually. And it's not really fun if you can see someone else do that or look it up on the web. I remember doing it for the first time and it was really, really difficult to find something of that on the forum or a tutorial or anything. Which is a good thing. That's just the fun of a riddle. They are not too hard, but the last one is really difficult. And I just know the riddle by knowing it and not really knowing the answer. But the first one is fairly easy, the second one is just fun, the last one is, well, I would say mean, actually. There's not any fun thing about that.
might I take a moment of your time?
challenge, and probably we can do the slow one after that. All the way around would make more sense. Yeah, making sense is not fun. Ah, sometime you get lucky and you will be granted the quest as well, but
Stay. And
not
here's some
lucky.
tea.
Well, I'm not the only one struggling with it. Okay. Well, normally I'm just flying through it like it's nothing. Maybe I was cutting corners or anything. I don't know. It was close. Close, but still nothing.
Hello there. Might I speak with you a moment?
Well, it's just a normal one, right? Or was that the normal one? Is this the... Yeah, okay, this is the challenge one. Okay. It's the same way, but you have less time. Still plenty of time. I think if they would give you like 40% less, then it would be a real challenge. But I don't think that would be fun for anyone. Unless you know how you need to run it in a little bit efficient way. So, challenge. Here from this one you get nothing, basically. Wouldn't care. We got the tankard already. What? Okay, this I think the introduction weapon or something. Find Greenfield hat. How does that one look? Whoa, reset. Going to look at that. Clover patch. Well, let's get that keg, why not?
How do you do?
Yeah, I want leaves. Okay. That happens sometimes. Yeah, so we get basically half a level for doing this. Just a simple race and stuff. I'm not complaining. Far from, actually. Vitality will. Well, the will is not that important. It's something we can wear. This is already an improvement. It's still a spear, so I'm not that fond of a spear. Red guide shield. Nope, that's not going to be it. Orange gate. And from there we can ride to Bree. And I think we can then start the how is it called? Some of the epic. Yeah, the epic, I think. Really. Best Bree. I still need to make a crafting item for this character. Keep forgetting that. Yeah, I think actually that we can do that. Just the Moggy has time to show up for the epic. Yeah, we can mail it to this guardian. He's an explorer, so it would be useful if we have one. One item for that. I think level 50 will be the 15. Sorry, will be the first one we can craft, which is actually useful. Anything lower, sure, it's there, but yeah, you don't really need anything there. Then you just don't have to switch from tool. Aside from that, probably not much use for it. Did it crash or something? Oh, someone. Okay. I still see resources. It's a good thing. Let's see what we actually need. I didn't think about that. Metalsmith, crafting tools, Journeyman Explorer, low grade steel. There's some other tips and bobs. Did I make previously apprentice stuff? Yeah, I think I did. Well, it's not bad, but that would have been appreciated. Yeah, Brie is the quickest way to do that. Yeah, the UI is a little bit weird. I have to say that, but that's what happened when you switch resolutions a lot in a short amount of time. I think I started this character on my really old monitor, which had like yeah, I don't actually know with what I can describe that, but it wasn't really good. It worked, and that was about it. And the resolution of, I believe, still 800 at 600 or something like that, or 600, 800, or 800, 600 of course. Then I got the one with 1024, I believe, at another number which I always forget. After that I got full HD one, so that was an improvement to say the least. And now it's to 4K, so it's not scaled up, it's still a little bit bigger than default size, but still not as big as I would like it. This one. Here, well, half a second, 2%. And it's tough, so makes a difference. Yeah, correct one. This one can be ported back to the house. Back to person house. Yeah, I think on this character I have never really changed any UI placements or anything. So quests are in a weird place. The minimap is well, not on a useful place at least. It's just an old setting. But yeah, I don't play it that much at the moment. So reply that. I'll say it again. Not at the moment. It will change in the future. Not sure when that is actually the case. Well, when the high rollers reach this level, That's going to take a while. In a positive way, a while, not in a negative way. So, oh, we have mail. What a surprise. This one, yeah. Find, yeah, sure. Probably there are better ones on the auction house or anything. We don't need the best of the best, we just need something that's convenient. And not having to switch all the time is convenient for me. This one doesn't make much sense to put it there. Yeah, looks like a little bit better.
Good day. How may I help you?
Sell stuff will probably be a lot. Oh, Ashwood. Let's filter that one out. Okay. Don't show locked. Never use them. Okay. All scraps, sure. Okay, bronze. Bronze is always useful. Yeah, we need to process stuff again. I always forget that when I make a new character. Agility, well, at this level it's probably for the best. Number, yeah, is for dice, so I want that. 6.6, okay. Flex fibers, leather, charts. Oh, Mogibus! So that took a while. Hey man. Oops. Yeah, just clearing inventory. So did you do the Strider stuff and all the epic? Rust toys, that can be useful. Oh. That was quite low. Fate or fate? Need to have this. I need to go to Brooklyn. Ah, okay. With the crows and stuff. That's, I think. Yeah, just one instance, right? One with, well, Strider, but more his companion. And then... yeah, nice number. Must bring good luck. I'm sure. Oh man, there's so much stuff in this inventory. Crazy. Done. I can get rid of the pickaxe and that thing. Let's see if you can get to a vault. No, that can later actually. Let's get to Strider. Then we can. I was about to say rush the instance, but I believe it's a private encounter, so you can help if you want. Which, well, would be appreciated. Makes it a little bit faster.
Oh, so much to do.
This way. Quite fun actually. You need to go so many times to this place, and then all of a sudden you are never going back to this place.
There was little time to waste. Are you ready to
Of course, that makes sense since the Fellowship departs and that stuff, but
Strider and the Rangers pursue their fallen brother Amdir to the Black Wolves' camp. But not all is as it seems.
There is evil afoot.
oh yeah, we should be in good shape. So much dialogue. Part 2, okay. That's it. Oh, relog. What happened, Moggy? Blind crash or anything? Vent? Yeah, sure. Let's find them, dear. For the 100,000th time. Oh, that's not good. I cannot see how much morale I actually have. That's not easy. Okay, let's go. I was stuck in a wall. Okay. Yeah, normal relog should fix that. Normally. I believe you can. If I invite you, which is not impossible. If you are in kin, then that would make it a little bit easier. Just send me an message I was about to say. Yeah, it works. I think I can just invite you to the Fellowship and you can enter at Strider. Yeah, that would speed it up, sure. Okay. Oh, there's one there. Only in combat is able auto hide disabled. I find it quite annoying. I'm going to combat that basically half of the bar is well, sort of gone. But that's not clever. That is not needed. Just continue.
Darkness
Be fine.
approaches.
Easy man, I'm only here to kill you. She will take care of that one. Oh, here we have monkey buffs. Cool, cool. Right. Later, sure, but now that's not the best time. Real moggy timing. Oh, okay. Looks good. Oh, okay. Well, that will certainly do something good for me. Thank you, thank you. I have it equipped, but I like my my cosmetic item just a little bit more. I don't have interrupt skills yet. It would have been nice if that was the case. Yep.
It's a sorry day.
Sure, let's go.
It's a sorry day.
The Nazgul have crossed the Eisen and are heading for the Shire.
We know
The
this.
hobbits must be quick-footed enough to escape the wrath of the Nine. And we can only hope that Frodo slips through the traps of the enemy.
Yep. Well, we know the story. There's not much of a surprise there.
Alas for
A cloak, maybe. Light armor. Medium. The fate. And this is my base medium. Okay.
I have a task for you.
Oh no.
What road did you take, Frodo? The ringwraiths ride openly in the Shire, but there are places which are even more terrible and dangerous. If you choose the path I fear, search for the light in the darkness.
Yeah, I forgot about that. All the Underhill stuff. Which probably means Oakhart.
Oh, good day. Can I take a moment of your time?
Yep.
A lovely day, isn't it?
Yep.
Amdir's defeat shattered the back of the Black Walls, but peace.
I forgot this one.
Remain.
Actually, didn't think about it. Oh yeah, oak hearts earlier, right? That's for just if you're a man, doing the man polo. Yeah, the one with Sarah is just on a Sarah base. Moggy buffs. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I did this instance a little bit too much. I just know where stuff pops up. I don't remember everything, to be honest, but still a lot. And well, I didn't do it that many times. Easy man, easy. It's not like I can tank this right now. Oh, try to attack you, that does not really help anything. Okay. Oh yeah, it's only this. Yeah. Yeah, that's better than the oak heart part. I'm from the Netherlands. Vince. Vince old school. Well, I would not complain with a fate tome. Actually, I would far from complain with a fate tome.
Can't you leave me?
Yeah, Dutch people speaking English is, well, not that hard to pick them out.
Just a moment.
So.
The rangers which once guarded the borders of the Shire have been scattered or slain. Frodo has left the Shire, but great perils await him in Bree. I am too late. Someone must find him before the Nazgûl.
And yeah, you're also not the only one that speaks or can read Dutch at the moment. Brave! We have a brave in the chat, yay! And you probably don't know why I am that excited about that, but I'm quite sure that Moggy knows why I'm so so happy with that. Oh man. Yeah, Dutch people can speak German. Sort of. I'm not one of them. The languages are quite similar. Some bigger improvements.
I to have a word with you?
Where is this going to bring me? Oh, back to Strider. Makes sense. And after this we will be on our way to Buckland. Then I should be on the same quest as you, Moggy.
We must move quickly. I need your aid.
How am I going to say it? I have nothing against it, as long as they respect the law, and that's true for Turkish people, Dutch people as well, of course. Generally, just everyone. And aside from that, I don't really care where they come from. Just if they behave and just behave and act normal. Well, our way of normal that might differ at some point, but that's understandable, of course. Then I have nothing against it. I'm not saying I like them, but of course there are bad and nice people, but it's also on archers as Dutch people, of course. And yeah. But that's just my honest truth. I don't care where I come from, as long as you behave. Which not always the case in my neighborhood, but that doesn't say anything for the entire community, of course. Oh, why does everybody say that? Well, of course, it's sort of legal here. Well, it's not illegal. It's not legal to grow it, but to use it is legal at certain places. And yeah, there are a lot of those places in Amsterdam. So I guess that's why everything you thinks that it's normal in the Netherlands, which still it isn't. At least not in my part of the Netherlands. Moggy is on the follow. Moggy, do you have the journeyman riding trait, or do you ride at a slower pace? If so, then I will search for the smell of the roses. Charge. Ah, perfect. Oh, is it the nicest view? No, this is not my first character actually. Okay, then I will find the smell of the roses. I have a few other characters. They are not really that high, while for today's standards it's not high. And I have a guardian that's level 65, which is kept at the moment with the stone of the tortoise. I also have a level 60 lore master kept on Evernight, no, on Lorelin. I have a mini level 61 mini on Lorelin, and of course a few others. I have another lore master which is level in the 50 to 60 range on Evernight, a level 35-ish, 40 on on Every Night as a hunter. And here on Brandywine, I have a level 65 Guardian, which I already said. This Guardian, which is, well, more of an experiment. Not sure how long I will be playing on it. And I have a level 39 Hunter, which is actually my first character. And I made that one 7 years ago. But didn't really play too much on it.
What can I do for you?
Kill some birds.
Would you do something for me?
Okay. That's cool, that's cool. Oh man. Well, they don't have that much morale, so who cares? So, let's get back. No, I'm not going to harvest resources, otherwise the stream will be like 4 hours longer. This is...
Might I take a moment of your time?
Although that's below, I guess, right? Yeah. Quick hollow is below, then we need to kill some more birds. I think we need to do some quests around there as well. Because I think after that it will lead us into the barrows already. Isn't it? I know the Tom Bombadil isn't far away from those this part of the epic. And Tom Bombadil is like level 20. And I think it's good for us to wait for level 20. Maybe level 50-ish, a bit later maybe, but not much. Yeah, level 50, 15. Yeah, 18, that should be a level on which we can work.
Goodness!
Yeah, can you activate it? Well, let's see. Hopefully we have to do it only once, maybe twice. We shall see. More are coming. Yeah, sure, we will be fine. You did it! Nice! Congratulations! More buffs, I suppose. So, do you need to do this one more time, or... Oh, okay. I guess not. Okay. Let's not think too much about that. Yeah, we'll be playing for like another 10, 15 minutes or something. Then I need to go to bed. Yeah, the streams end a little bit earlier than usual. Normally it was quite common to play all the way up to well, my midnight, but I don't think that's clever anymore to do that. We're up to around like 10 PM or something. That's a good time to call it, and that's, well, basically that's now, but I don't really find it fair to stop now after Moggy helped us with our part of the epic. Let's see how far we can get within 15 minutes-ish. Dark Strider. Everything on cooldown, of course. I think riding back to Buckland, no, it's not much faster. Yeah. Yeah, I got a personal home in the Shire. That would help me, but that's not much help for you, of course. I think that's closer to Mission Delving than riding all this way, but Silver. Okay, it's going to be a long way now. Well, I'm only going to pick up rare metals and heavy stuff. Otherwise, you need to wait a lot. Trust me. Then we'll just harvest everything. Which is probably going to happen in a somewhat later stream, since I need to explore the northern part of Bray once again. I did that once, a long time ago, and at the time I didn't look for artifacts and not for crops. Just to complete Bree, I need to explore those areas for the resource map. Which is, well, I updated it 2 days ago. Not yesterday, but 2 days ago, I believe. Maybe it was yesterday, I don't know. Recently. Keep it on recently. So the version 13 is out. With actual version 12. I believe it's still 12. And Eric Lewin is separated from the big map. Well, better said, exported on its own. So all the small, so just the big. Okay. The big map is still there. This time I uploaded in full resolution, which wasn't the most clever thing to do, since I open everything with Dropbox, and Dropbox doesn't open files bigger than, I believe, 20 megabytes or something, and the map is like 66 at the moment, which is still not the entire map. I believe the entire map is 140 or something, close to that. 140, 130, 140 megabytes, just for one. Yeah, that okay. The stable master was a little bit faster. Okay, we got it. Gold sellers. Ignore. So yeah, it's also in smaller factor. Every ore is on the map for Eric Lewin. Every wood, log, branch, that's the word I was looking for. and the of course drops and the artifacts. Nice timing, man. Next time do it at the start of the inn.
Bring dire news.
Why is one for every level and the other one 60 plus? Doesn't make much sense to me. Yay, buffs. Talk to Tom Bombadil. Yeah, we can do this, but there's no point in doing it. Since I don't think we are able to do that instance on this level. Certainly not with the gear that I'm wearing at the moment. Yeah. So gear wise, not yet. So I think we need to do some levels first, which is Buckland. Probably the best bet. I think everything in between is still too high. Maybe if I think about it, South Bree actually. South of Breetown, I mean. I think that's still faster. Yeah, that probably is like our level, so that should be on level. Need to go there anyway for one of your exploration leads. I think we will do some quests around there. It should not take too long. And then I will call it a day. I don't really remember that I did those quests in that place. No, not really. Not at all, actually. Well, maybe once. On the Lore Master. A long time ago. Oh. Unlock.
Greetings.
That might be handy. Skirmish camp, that still needs to wait for a while. Northern Barrow Downs, what level is that actually? Probably too high, but that's not an answer. I believe that's 50, 60-ish. Yeah, probably. This one is rich. Worth my time. There. Oh, shield spikes. Yeah, I rarely use them, to be honest. Especially not on low level. They will add something. Also in yellow, yellow line especially, but in red line where you don't have that many shield skills, it doesn't really do anything, in my opinion. At least, well, it costs items, inventory space, and doesn't do a whole lot of damage. higher level or a blue line, it's a different story. Oh. You are too low. You don't have the quest. It's all level. How do you get those quests? I don't know. To be honest, I have no idea. Okay. Yeah, let's bring ourselves at Buckland so we can continue next time. Yeah, otherwise I don't think we have any choice. I can grind a little bit here, but that's not really efficient. Yeah, we can at least bring ourselves to Buckland. Well, ride to West Bree and take a horse from there. That's what I'm going to do. Since that's just slightly faster. And we don't need to harvest all the resources that we find. That's probably going to save most of the time. Yeah, I must say that Bree from this side looks good. Still, you can see the empty areas in this side. That's, well, a little bit of a design flaw. On the other hand, it's just from a few angles that you can see that, and you kind of need to know that there's basically nothing. As we have seen last week. Yeah, that was last week, I guess. That we jumped over the entirety of Bree. Yeah, that was last week. Yeah, I think this is going to be my high roller. Up to level 40. I think to get to level 40 I can experiment enough to find out what works with yellow line, because that will give me like 15 points or something, maybe 20 if I get lucky and do some things right. Then I kind of know what I can do with yellow line, and I also know what I cannot do with yellow line, of course. Buckland, yeah, it's there. So yeah, at least up to the time I am with the hunter, which will be from level 40-ish to level 65, and from there, I don't know. I think I will take the other guardian past level 65, maybe level this guardian to level 65, so we have at least one guardian in the tiny Toons. Well, what would that add? A guardian on the Sunday, on the Sunday stream of Furtherland. Aside from that, it would not really add that much to it. But still, running content at that level is fun. So I will get my tomes and stuff for my higher guardian. Simply I have spent LOTRO points in that one. Someone didn't get the stable master, okay. And LOTRO points on legendary slots, which I not really needed. Moving back on it. Recently the how is the thing called? the travel, reduced time on travel stuff on the sale. So I think I spent enough points on that Guardian to stick with that and not really cap him on level 65. Also, looking on how much time I have, it's basically like those 3 hours that I'm streaming right now. That's about the time I have for to play LOTRO, and then to level 2 characters. I'll spend basically each 1.5 hours a day, maybe less on average. I don't really think I have the time for that. So I would rather stick to just one character, and that means that there will be one character past level 65, which is probably going to be the Guardian. The Hunter is just too simple in my opinion. So I think I won't be playing it with that much enjoyment. Maybe now and next month. I think on the long term, when it takes longer to level, it's not really my class then anymore. At least that's what I think now. Maybe that will change a little bit. Personally, I doubt that, but you never know. At least we are back in Buckland, close to the Stable Master, and that means that while we are at the end of the stream as well, it's my laptop thinks the same, complaining with encoding stuff, blah blah blah, streaming thingies. Well, must not be that hard. Yeah. Even Moggy can do it. And I want to jump to the other one. Yeah, perfect. Oh. So yeah, I'll just turn a little bit. Yeah, would be cool. Is this side better? Oh, this side, this way. Like this, yeah. No. What's the correct angle? Old forest in the background. Yeah, this is going to work. I can edit this. Yeah, this way. Moggy, other way. Other way around, man. Turn around. Just turn around, man. Yeah, thank you. Greenies. For next time, from a loading screen. So yeah. Today, well, we did stuff on the higher Guardian, finished basically door to door for the epic, normal epic at least. Now the instances come, that sort of stuff. Maybe we can do that on the Sunday with the tiny Toons. Would be fun. We can do that. It's on level, so and a 6-man, so it should be doable. And yeah, we spent some time on this Guardian, more riding around than actually leveling, but yeah, that happens sometimes. Well, I'm going off to bed. Everyone, thanks for watching. The Mandy, thanks again for the host and everyone else that has supported. Yeah. I was doing the same, Moggy. Moggy, thanks for joining. Maybe next time we can team up again. I don't know when that will happen, but probably sometime in the future. And he turns again. Okay. Well, everyone, have a good night and see you next time.